Greetings and welcome, my dear Leo. Um, welcome to my channel. This is Ron from Terra of the Twin Sun. Welcome, I welcome you. Please allow yourself to receive as much as you would like. Take only what you will, and take only what you feel is proper. Um, this is a reading for the situation that the energy of Leo might be dealing with in the month of June 2020. June 2020. I shall be working with the Great Mirror, a 9-card spread. Before that, I will do a small portal to understand the undertone, the current of what you may be dealing with the object of your affection. Thank you. Please relax and clear your mind. I shall begin channeling quite soon. Okay, there is a move you enacted, and in this move, there was a sense that you did the right thing, that you appropriated the right means, that you were patient enough, and you met patience head on with grace. However, what appears differently from the external perspective is something that was that you may have done that actually gave um, the positive impression reversed. So there was an inverse in impression, and essentially you may be coming off, though you feel like you've done the right thing, that there might have been something that you missed, and you may be being perceived as the opposite of having done the right thing, meaning done the wrong thing, or doing the right thing but not having the right means in order to do the right thing. There's something about the medium here that is in question. Okay, and this has to do with a sense of order and disorder in the aspect of what you are trying to drive, what your actions are. Okay, there's something about your actions now that may be coming off from a place of, it's not ambivalence, it's that you want to do something, but this feeling is coming from a mentality of perhaps deficiency or lack, okay? It's saying here that you have to ground your energy in order to work with something or someone who may have their own agency, okay? And they are a free agent in this respect. They are dealing with the engrossment and the enlargement of certain parts of karma, where they're coming from the past. They have to deal with a system of understanding, and you may be learning something from this. It may appear that their way or their mode is old-fashioned, or perhaps rigid in some sort of way, but their method proves to be effective in some sort of way, and you are drawn towards this energy, my dear Leo. Not only that, there's something suppressed here. Though you are dealing with a chaotic sort of array of thoughts and impressions and representations, what they're dealing with is some sort of secret awakening. This awakening has to do with agency, the ability to live by order and to live accordingly. But behind this, there is something about what they are missing. They're sort of they may appear like they're in a part of order or a system or a method, and that you might be learning something. But what you're learning from them is essentially an essence of detachment, some sort of release, and some sort of break in some sort of contract that you may or may not have with them. Um, there is a strong motivation for you to move back, to begin. It's not really moving back or looking back. It's more of restarting or revamping something that you've already been dealing with, and to really embrace the lesson that this person may have to offer to you. You want to mature in a certain way, gain power from this connection, because for you, they represent the light at the end of the tunnel, or perhaps they are going through a cycle of enlightenment and you want to learn from this. But their agency, their essence is essentially one of rebellion in a way, one of disregard. Okay, so that's something to know. Um, yes, here. That is you. This is the object of your affection. And this is the mirror between you two. Do it now. Right. So, my dear Leo, you're coming across as someone who is domestically inclined. There's something about your abode and the way you you take appearances, the way you move forward is one of grace. Okay, that is the apparent thing, especially to this agent, this other person, this significant other. They see you as someone who is quite elevated, victorious in some way, and passionate. But passionate, you meet others in a very patient way and express this passion. Okay, it becomes very domestic, very civil in a way, but you seem to be on fire, and not only that, celebrating some sort of pageantry. Okay, some sort of rite. On their end, they have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. They are learning something, a lesson from Saturn that has to do with their ambition, their drive. They're very focused on themselves, and they have no interest in balancing out um, cooperations or cohabitations for the moment being, for the time being. But you guys are mirroring each other with both six energy, six of rods, and six of pentacles. There is the need to find glory, or at least to find glory within oneself for the time being. Between you two, in the past, say, month, there was a method, or perhaps in the chaos, there was a way of looking at things objectively. There's the method, objectively seeing options and choosing one. I think the energy is here that both of you are choosing each other in a way, okay? Which is fantastic. So your significant other, there is some clarity, but be careful with this clarity, because it may be a projection. It may be something that both of you are projecting into the harmony of the consciousness of of the situation, in which you may paint or color the object of your desire, your choice, with a projective sort of aspect. Anytime you reach out and try to touch someone's soul or their personage, they essentially, you are projecting yourself onto them, which is a strange way of looking at it, but that's how I'm seeing it. So be careful of how you touch this person. Make sure it's with method, with grace, and with the right touch, with the most honest and genuine, authentic touch you can make. Okay, subconsciously, what is being magically uttered, what is trying to be made here with you is Leo. There's something about you that really wants to protect your your domain, you're not willing to totally grow um, with them, or at least there may be something also that there might be something about you that wants to minimize things at the moment, meaning you want to simplify things and you want to take things pleasurably and with grace. There's something about balance here that is really important, and patience that is very important, especially on the conscious level, which is good. I think it's beautiful. Um, and you have the energy of the Empress here in the reverse. So there's something very soft about the Empress in reverse, very soft and passive, and this makes you want to be protected in some sort of way. Okay, which is nice, I guess. Also, on their end, there is the element of judgment, some sort of um, they're dealing with something where they want to rise up, and they want to find through ambition some form of critical discernment, and to be able to really have the right action, the right doing in something, and they want to suppress something. Okay, whatever that is, there's a mirroring of suppression of a type of growth here. This could be also be like a type of growth that is analogous to cancer, or tissues that are growing out, and like there's just a need to really suppress that energy and to contain it, to become healthy in some sort of way, to ground it. There also is a need to exact a type of order by suppressing anything from the past to truly move forward here, that this person wants to do. It's possible that they want to also suppress or totally negate something from the past that does not belong here. Okay, that could be someone else, or it could be you. I don't know, but there's a possibility of this. Okay, now between you, the most incidental piece here, the centerpiece of this reading in the Great Mirror is parfait contentement, parfait, 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 parfait contentement, parfait contentement, parfait contentement, which is parfait contentement, which is like perfect contentment. There's something about this that has to do with the ability to have the Pentacles energy, some sort of new beginning that this person desires with you as well as you, but at the same time, you're suppressing it in some sort of way. You want to remain victorious with your current accomplishments, or your previous accomplishments, okay? There's some resistance to this on both ends, but I think both of you want to cooperate on some sort of new beginning here, okay? Also, on the soul level, there is, let's see, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Okay, yes. There's something through the darkness of this that you are able to understand some of the darker aspects of your own psyche, the unconscious as well, some things that are really deeply programmed, or perhaps that you are trying to learn on this life path, some sort of soul understanding. Something about this connection is awakening you to darker aspects of humanity, and for the time being, there's something very deep down inside that you have to understand about humanity, and you're trying to understand the wisdom of this, and it's important for you to stay awake to that, and to try to tap the mind into the deeper states of consciousness through meditation. Okay, on their end, there is the Ace of Cups, and there is a strong indication here that you may be offering to this person a great deal of love that is unconditional. Okay. Also, they represent for you a type of healing aspect, and that you perhaps can pull from the unconditionality of the love that exists. There's compassion here. Okay. It has to do with release of certain cycles of the mind, or certain pretensions or thoughts that may be dominating your perception of humanity in general. Between you two, there's the tower, very intense. So there is the essence that you guys have either met during a time of great calamity, or that the world around you is crumbling, and there's a sense that there is a purpose to this crumbling, to this deconstruction that has to do with insights that are more forward thinking towards humanity. Scorpio is also here besides Aquarius. So there is the mode of transformation through the situation, whatever it is, transformation of certain modes of thinking that may have been too much for you, and maybe you're perhaps overthinking the situation in general. The suggestion is to embrace the change by restructuring ego patterns that have created towers in your mind, essentially refortified ways of ego that are no longer serving you, that need to fall. And this is through you reaching out and through them also letting go in some sort of way, right? That's what I see for the month of June 2020 for the energy of Libra. I do appreciate your candor and your continued support to my channel, whatever that may be. If you would like a reading, I am available, so please just reach out through my About section. Thank you. Bye bye.